Good Tuesday morning. I'm Martin Wenzel. This is American Truck Simulator. I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. As you can see by our New Mexico plates on the truck. We have a Kenworth day cab. We're going to be taking a short trip over to Alamogordo from Tesla Motors over to another Tesla Motors, transporting 50,000 pounds of tires. Make $145, and we'll probably start another job today as well. So let's hit the road. Trying to decide if I want to swing this way or the other way. Well, whichever decision I make is going to be the wrong one. So I might as well make one. Here we go. It looks like we'll be able to make it. Alright. So we'll be taking the 25 down south again. Nice railroad crossing signs. Only problem is the lights aren't on. Bars are down. It's got the nice overheads. And it looks like they made the trains a little bit longer in the latest update and a little bit more interesting looking. Long red light waiting for the left turn. No, opposing direction, and I killed the engine. So we have to go low here. We do have a heavy load. And we're going to be getting on East 40. Now this is a highway I have actually driven on. I do like the Native American symbols on the pylon there. And also the advertisement, the signs. They actually have real signs for Wendy's and Burger King. So I'm not sure, do they have some deal with them? Because we still haven't gotten any still haven't gotten any new trucks because of licensing issues, but we do have billboards. Of course, the billboards might be part of a mod pack, so everything I just said there might be completely pointless. We do not want to get on the frontage road, so we're going to need to get over as soon as possible. Right lane, exit only ahead. Every time I want to move over, there's a car there. Now, we might actually want to be over there, though. Yep. So we're going to move back over there. And we are going south, back to Las Cruces. Exit 159B. Again, I'm loving the fact that they have the exit numbers and everything. And I needed to get off there, but that truck was putzing in my lane, so now we are going to have to go the roundabout way, it looks like. Not sure what we're going to do. Alright, we're going to go down to Las Cruces, then get on the US 70 and go over to Alamogordo. So not the end of the world there. I think it will add a little bit of time to our trip. But we have a good chunk of time to do it. That guy was going really slow. I don't remember seeing that rest stop on the way up to Albuquerque. That is one old looking truck right there. Oh, old and rusted. Carrying nice new cars. Big contrast. Not sure what river that was. No sign for it. Another rough looking truck there. A prime truck. Looking a little rough. Dump truck looks okay. Oh, got road work ahead. Actually, it's an accident. It's like a car fire. want to take the 70 east, exit 6 to Alamogordo. Got 2 miles to that. Nice long exit to a set of stoplights. Very realistic. Emmanuel Lutheran Church. Wow, look at that. Very big. It's a lot of attention to detail right there. Oh. We got a little replica of the space shuttle and Saturn rocket. I'm assuming US 54 will be a road that they add in when Texas is added to the game, considering it goes to El Paso. Alamogordo really has a lot of room. Looks like New Mexico, the New Mexico DLC, they're giving us a little bit more room in our towns here. Not so crowded, it feels like. Got some Adobe style buildings. And there's Tesla right ahead of us. So it'll probably be about 10 o'clock by the time we get this dropped off. And we'll be able to take one more job today. Alright, is this going to be a pull through or a back in? The cones do not really tell the story. Take a look. Alright, so it is a pull through. Just need to square this off. Okay. Drop off our load of tires right here. Right, 265 miles, almost 5 hours, and we earned $145. Alright, I jumped over to Las Cruces for our next job. There wasn't too many good jobs coming out of Alamogordo. So I found this job taking an M2A3 Bradley, almost 60,000 pound tank to Gallup and BNSF train railway. So we have until about our resting time. So we got to get there and then we will rest when we get there. So we're going to take the 25 right up north and then over on the 40 to Gallup, New Mexico. Got a little bit of rain. Weather's turned cloudy and rainy. I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Where is the exit? Then we just drive right around. Yep, right to our right. fire truck. Not sure why he stopped at that green light. So we're going to head through town on the 7D up to I-25 and then back on the road. We've been a couple times now. And then we'll get a little action on the I-40 over to Gallup, New Mexico. And that will be it for Tuesday. Is that a traffic cop sitting in the island there in the middle of the road? Or is it just a random car? Nice truck here, nice leather seats. I'm not sure how I feel about the wood paneling or the truck color itself. Still a while before we're going to be picking out our own truck, or I will be picking out my own truck. Probably get up to $10,000 before we take out a loan and then go out on our own. Only put in about 7,000 miles driving under this profile, so probably want to get a little bit more experience before becoming an independent driver. Whoa! I felt like I was speeding up there. Oh, I don't want to hit that classic car there. Kind of blocking. Yep. Well, the AI is a little smarter. They can get by. They'll squeeze by. An ambulance. Complete with the backwards writing. Backwards lettering. And we're going to take the Clover onto North Interstate 25 to Albuquerque. gonna go west to Gallup on exit 226B. Now going west on I-40, we should be going, there should be mountains in front of us climbing onto some mountains. And it's a crazy scene when you're in Albuquerque. The shadow that the mountains cast as the sun goes down. Actually, I'm mistaken. Going west, there aren't mountains. Looks like this. It's actually back east where the mountains are. I'm remembering wrong. We were coming from the east and we were looking back to where we had come from. But you get this crazy look because you have the sun shining down as the sun sets in the west on Albuquerque, and then you have the mountains in the background. So it's a really good sight. Really nice sight. We are headed toward Grants, New Mexico. We got pedestrian bridges. That is exactly what it looks like. That's really accurate. Cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. Not sure what he was stopping for there. Alright, did we get damage from that? No damage from that. Ah, I see the lane ends. Again, I'm still waiting for... ATS still has a long way to go with getting enough signage on the roads. Okay, you do see I'm moving over, right? Now it would have been very helpful to have a sign there saying lane cuts down, because that's why this guy basically stopped, because he couldn't get over, because people don't merge, and the AI does not merge into the far left lane often enough or soon enough. Luckily we didn't sustain any damage from that rear end collision. Anyway, we are headed toward Grants, New Mexico. That's where me and my wife stayed. Did our first night out camping in New Mexico, in Grants, New Mexico, at the KOA there, right next to the Santa Fe Railroad. So, of course, all night there were trains going by. But I remember when we were in Albuquerque, stopped at the gas station, we're looking forward towards Grant, looking west, direction I'm going right now. There were ominous clouds in the sky, and we're thinking, oh, we're going to get rained out. But instead, we were able to camp. No rain fell. It did get pretty windy and a little touch and go there in Albuquerque. Actually, storm just rolled in right as we were leaving. We're driving through Sky City, New Mexico, exit 102. Running out of fuel. Well, we'll make it to our destination before we need to get fuel. All the broken rocks alongside the road. It truly is an amazing sight, New Mexico. You start to forget what should be in New Mexico. What should New Mexico look like? Once you get there, you're like, wow. Especially after going through the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. Just so flat in Texas there. And then you hit New Mexico and it becomes, you're going up and down. There are hills and mesas and mountains. So it truly is a sight to behold. And we're starting to see a few of them off to the side here, sort of like what they look like. But even in game, these do not do the ones in real life any justice. So if you ever have the opportunity to do a road trip in America, I suggest going southwest. That's where you're going to get the most sightseeing, in my opinion. We're coming up on East Gallup, Business 40. Yeah, I actually remember these signs, East Gallup and Business 40. And this is actually where we need to get off. And this is historic Route 66. Interstate 40, mostly covering old Route 66, and so whenever you get the business highway, that usually is the historic Route 66. Alright, so we are in Gallup, or we're just about to enter Gallup, and we will be dropping off our load, this tank, to the railway. It just, I mean, this New Mexico looks so much more just real. Like just the space, the open spaces, the emptiness. Alright, we discovered Gallup. It's our 5th out of 14 discoveries for the Land of Enchantment achievement. Hopping the curb a little bit. Really? Really? This isn't good. To the point we've stopped the train because we are trapped on the road. What happened? Just wonderful. Alright, let's try this again. I turn to go across the railroad tracks, and just as I'm turning to go across the railroad tracks, the gates come down and trap the tank on the railroad tracks, and there's just no way for me to get out. The train had to stop, was honking at me, and that was just a weird situation. So, I mean, this is a place where you should have a warning before you turn here. Let's take this wide. I don't see any trains coming. Let's go for it. Watch me get trapped again. Alright, made it this time. Those intersections with the trains are pretty frustrating. When we were in I don't remember where we were. I think we were coming out of the petrified forest, so we were actually in Arizona along there. But you get a train coming and you are stuck there for a good half hour. And then another train starts coming and the gates come down before you ever get a chance to go. And you're stuck there. You're just stuck there. There's no way to get across. The trains just keep coming. And all your plans go out the window. Just train watching for the rest of the night. Alright, so a little hiccup there with the train gates. And we're right now just about to enter the train area. Train station, freight station. A new kind of drop-off zone here. You can really feel the gravel in the force feedback on the wheel. And I believe this should be a pull-through. Doesn't look like there's anywhere to really swing this thing around. We'll drop off the tank, the Bradley, and we will take a rest. And that will be it for Tuesday. Back this thing in. Well, I'm going to leave it here. I won't take the bonus. Again, the problem with the cones, the immersive symbols, is that you just can't really tell which direction. This seems like the logical direction. I can easily swing my truck out, as opposed to having to somehow turn it back. You know, go over there, turn, and then back it in. So, we'll lower the legs. Actually, I have to take it. I can't lower the legs. Alright, I can't lower the legs because then it won't let me actually finish it. There we go. Alright, so 336 miles, almost 9 hours, and we gained $241, 330 XP, and we are just on the edge of getting to level 7. So until next time, I'm Martin Wenzel, this is American Truck Simulator. Take care.